Today we will be discussing the longest automation process when it comes to automating social media content for your social media pages. Whether you're a brand or a business or professional and you want to automate according to your website a full month of social media content. And the reason why I say this is the longest automation is because I found a way to go from your website URL from this Google Sheet, which requires you only to add your website URL, to having everything scheduled here on Buffer ready to go with captions, emojis, hashtags, imagery, everything, right? First of all, we will check consistency in terms of brand theme, settings, colors, etc. based on the website, right? And then all of that will go and transform itself into content and go straight to your Buffer through Zapier. You can also do this straight to your Instagram page or Facebook page, but we will choose Buffer because it's more of a workstation where you can have a final check before approval and posting, right? I tried this with 2 websites just to see if we're doing a good job. I'm using Flux this time. Flux is doing a really great job. I'll show you in a second. But let me show you what I did with these 2 websites. So the 2 websites that I took as an example is this one, which is an e-commerce about paddle boards. This is the website, right? And I also found this yoga teacher, I guess, and kind of based on the website, tried to generate consistent posts, images that maintain the same theme in terms of brand theme, brand colors, etc. So I have them on Canva. I'll show you in a second. So this is for this website. And as you can see, it matches perfectly in terms of colors. And of course, it also used some animated posts. The reason why I'm creating 12, it's because a medium would be 3 posts a week, right? For the other website, which was pumpedupsup.com about paddleboards that I just showed you. This is what I was able to do, always with Flux. And as you can see, again, we have an incredible consistency in terms of colors and settings and brand theme. So now the captions would look like something like this. Let's say we're using, let's say, Facebook, right? So as you can see, the caption is perfect, and it also has the customized handpicked hashtags, also all in the workflow generated by the AI workflow with emojis, the caption. It also has a call to action with the website, everything. So how was I able to do this? I was able to do this with PromptMate, but obviously then we will automate everything with Zapier. So let me show you for a second what the workflow looks like on PromptMate. So we had this before, but as I said, I upgraded this version. Instead of using Stability AI, we are using Flux Pro. The difference here is that we are always using GPT Vision to look at the website, right, and generate a brand kit, brand guidelines, etc., which will then create the images. Then we will create a base prompt for all the setting and the image generation process. And then to that base prompt, we have variations for the 12 posts, right? Kind of merge together the base prompt and each of the 12 variations to create the AI prompt, the image AI prompt for then Flux to create these images, right? So it ends here. Now we have image generation 1 to 12. As you can see, we have the ones that I just showed you. And once that we have these 12 images, then we will go based on the brand guideline generated, we will create social media captions and hashtags, right? The first one, just make sure the copy is great. It's not just a short caption, but kind of, not gonna say long form, but way better than a basic caption. It mentions the brand, etc., and it does all that, and then it also kind of does some formatting at the end for us to be able to split these captions on Zapier, which I will show you in a minute. So that's what we get. We also here advise to add some emojis and some hashtags. That's what it does. So now on Zapier, the automation process looks like this. First of all, we will add the Google Sheets that contains mainly the only thing that you have to do, because all you have to do is add your website URL in here, and everything will go to your Buffer, right? It's fully automated mainly, right? So once that you add the website URL on this Google Sheet, which can be set up in here, I'm not gonna go through automation process here, the Zapier process, because I have discussed this in previous videos. So it's very easy to set up your Google Sheet account, Google Drive account on Zapier, right? But then this will serve as an input for the PromptMate template, which is this one, right? If you go on the input section of this one, all it requires for you is to add the website URL, right? So you add the website URL, but this time it will be added automatically from the Google Sheet through Zapier, right? So it will run that template, as you can see, is that one, Flux Pro update, with the business website URL as an input, right? And it will just generate everything I just showed you on PromptMate. Then we will have to split those 12 captions that are generated at once. So for that, we'll use Formatter by Zapier, which kind of uses as separator these symbols that we have here, the prompt, right? I added these with the purpose of facilitating the separator on Zapier, and it just does that. So as an input, it takes all the captions, then thanks to this, it will separate each one of those 12, and then it's very simple, although a little bit repetitive work here, but all you have to do is just do it once, and then it will be saved in your Zap, right? But we do the same thing for each of the 12 posts generated to go on Buffer, right? So we do that for number one. You just set up link your Buffer account on Zapier, and as a text, it will take the first split caption of the list of the 12 captions and just separate it there, and then use the image one generation result, which would be in this case image one, right? This one, and it does that for all the 12 posts, right? So as I said, it's just repetitive work in here. It does that for number 2, number 3, number 4, and until number 12, right? So I don't have to go through all of them. The result is the one I just showed you, right? Now you have them all as created ideas, right? All 12 of them. So now you can move them to your to-dos, to your in progress, etc., and edit them and publish them, right? Whether it's your Instagram, your LinkedIn, or Facebook page, or all of them, right? If you want to cross post. So if you want, we can also try this live and see how well it works. We will just grab another website. Let's just go and look for some website on Google, actually. Let's say we are interested in this website, right? It's all about camping and hiking and climbing and outdoor stuff, right? Let's just grab this website. Just found it on Google randomly, but it's fine for us to test. Let's just go in here and put it here and edit, basically. That's all you have to do. So now all we have to do is wait a little bit and see everything being prepared. You can see the process unfold actually live, right? So first, it says that the new file has been found on Google Sheet, and now it's waiting for PromptMate to finish, right? And as you can see, after some time is completed, the text has been splitted on Zapier, and now all the ideas are being sent one by one, obviously. As you can see, this one has been terminated. This one has still to be created. All we have to do is wait a few minutes for everything to be sent on Buffer, right? But we can already go on Buffer and check if everything has been created. And as you can see, we have more already. Also, maybe here on Zapier, it says hasn't been created yet, but I see the posts are already ready to go, and they are incredible. I think this is in the to-do because the first Buffer automation, I set it up to be here. You can actually do that with Zapier. You can set it up to have it the in progress tab, in done tab, in to-do tab, and the first one is in the to-do. But the posts are amazing, to be honest. And obviously emojis, long captions with call to action, mentioning the brand. Let's see this one. This also looks really amazing with captions, everything. And then we have this one, which is also seeming to be amazing for this niche. And then we have a group of people hiking. Then we have this one, which really looks great, really great, really realistic. Let's just see if it matches with the brand, and I think it does. And that's the power of AI, power of PromptMate together with Zapier, obviously. And we get all these posts that are ready to go for this brand. So yeah, this is it. All you have to do is add the website in here and obviously get everything created in seconds in the idea section, ready for you to be posted, scheduled, or whatever you would like to do with them. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next video.